This is the Wine Tasting with Comedians podcast. I'm your host, Lyall Behrens, and we have a special guest, my dear friend. He was on episode 1. He's back, Ralph Guerra.
I was episode 1?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And we've had nothing but black dudes on since.
Man. Yeah, he got, oh man. I mean, I'm 6%.
Yeah. That's why producer Alex was so here. So one of our producers, Alex Latino, he was so fucking happy when you came in.
Yeah.
Just like, oh great, it's not fucking Greg or Mateen. Finally, somebody I can relate to.
Yeah. Just speaking broken Spanish to each other.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you seem like how's your Spanish, by the way?
Not great. I spoke when I was a little kid, and then my mom, she wanted me to be very American, so she didn't speak Spanish to me.
Oh, she succeeded.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so fun. She still could barely pronounce my name. She goes, Ralph. I'm like, damn, how'd you name me something you can't pronounce?
That's oh man, it feels like buying a cognac. It feels like me buying French wine. Like I don't know how to say Chateau du Pape or whatever it is, but
dude, I mean, I feel like you're very well cultured though. Like you love like the shit you introduced me to. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm well cultured. I just don't always know how to say that because I'm just very like American and black about it. So I don't need to know how to say this shit. I just need to know how to buy it. All right, I want to address the elephant in the room. Me and Ralph are hungover as shit right now.
Is it? Yeah. Is it obvious? Dude, I was gonna dip my face in ice water, but I forgot to.
Like Alec Baldwin in The Departed.
Yeah. The improv. I was gonna call it a Halloween party. Kind of was. It was a shit show.
It was a fucking shit show. So this is holiday for those that don't know, this is Comedy Club holiday party season in LA. We had the Comedy Store on Sunday, which I was at. You wasn't there. And then we did, but I was also at last night at the Improv, open bar at both. I
can't believe they to open bar to a entire party of comedians is how you go broke.
Yeah.
Like they're drinking to party and then they're drinking to suppress, and it's a lot.
And by the way, let me say, like, the Comedy Store one, like, they only did, like, the bottom shelf shit. You could get Bullet and Jack at the fucking Improv. Like, I appreciate, like...
Really? I don't even ask.
Really?
No, yeah. I'm just, all I'm trying to do is just, like, not get yelled at. I was like, I'll take whatever you have alcohol, please.
That's why you get more work than me, because, like, I don't be afraid to piss off Comedy Club staff.
No.
Like, yeah.
No, I was like, are you cold? Are you hungry? They're like, what? I just put a blanket over them.
And I'm like, can we make it a double?
Yeah.
You got any Chambord?
Yeah. Here's the thing. If we went out to eat and they put onions on my burger, you're the person that has to tell them.
Yes, dog. I got so much Karen energy. I really am a Karen. I got a Yelp account, dude, where I be like flaming motherfucker. But I use a white girl as the profile photo. And it's a white girl I follow in Miami. And then I made a Yelp account and then I be reviewing reviews, but I can't be like, they treated me this way because I'm black. What I do is I say, so I went here with my African-American gangbanger named Darnell that I'm dating, and they were so mean to Darnell.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. I'm feeling okay, though.
I feel cool. I worry I said some wild shit last night because I was cooning too close to the sun.
Uh-huh.
And then me, like, you know, my problem with like comedy holiday parties is you can't fuck none of the bitches there, or like you can't like try.
Yeah, you don't want to shit where you eat.
Yeah, like I was at the bar and I was like, "Who's this Mexican girl with a fat ass?" I'm like, "Oh," and then she's like, "I'm staff." I'm like, "Oh God." And then you can't impress them either because like they see it's like I'm gonna impress you when you fucking see Dion Cole. Like,
yeah. Plus, like you don't want to mess around with comedians, dude, because then you turn into a joke.
Yes.
That's dude. I've watched myself in someone else's set, and I'm like, this is brutal.
Oh, from one that clipped. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. And it's like going viral. I'm just like, this sucks. Like on a burner account.
And also because like I imagine the bitch wasn't funny neither. I got so many jokes I want to make right now because I know what you're talking about, but I don't want to jam you up.
Yeah. No. It's just don't do that.
Yeah,
don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, don't. But I be doing target practice because when it gets to flowing, I get very complimentary. So I was complimenting some women.
You get complimentary? Oh yeah, just compliment. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, you remember when we was with What's Her Face, and then you was gone by then, but I was like, you were the most attractive woman in LA comedy.
Oh, that's so funny. And what'd she say?
She said, I bet you say that to all. No, that probably is just me. Yeah. She had to like think
she's
about
like,
it.
Not a lot of ugly women around.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, if there's I mean, women in comedy, they could be as cattier to each other than anybody.
I mean, that's what I don't like about women is like they don't admit they don't like each other. I just hate all this fake solidarity, post Me Too bullshit. Like you guys fucking hate it. Like nobody likes women.
I'm just like scared. I feel like I'm in the passenger seat of my dad's pickup truck.
You know, I get that a lot.
You have like dad pickup truck energy, and like you're talking shit about mom, and I'm just like staring out the window eating my chicken nuggets.
My bad. I don't want to fuck up your career. I already fucked mine up. No, I love women, but I just like it's like okay, nobody cares about men. Like that's just something we know.
It's never good when you get the Trump hands.
Nobody cares about men. Trust me, believe me. Nobody cares about men. And I care about women. I love women. Nobody loves women more than me.
That's like a Trump Robin Williams.
Right. Yeah. Oh my goodness, and we're dancing. I told you I'm hungover. You getting the B-sides tonight. Or today, whatever fucking time of day it is. Oh God, I'm so gone. Anyways, no, but yeah, comedy club party. It's fun. It feels like the opening scene in Goodfellas, where it's the tracking shot and you see everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I got to see Sully McCullough and tell him that when I was 5 months in, he told me I was very funny and that like it meant a lot. Did you see anybody like? You're like, oh shit, it's or like we like. And then Lance Woods told me I saw
Craig Robinson stroll in.
Oh yeah, I think it's him too.
Man, he walks so smooth.
Yeah,
he's just like. Dang, dude. Like, does he have roller skates on?
Yeah, it's like I'd be like wanting to be like Daryl every time I see him. You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, I would be his towel boy, where I just like have a towel and I'm like, here you go.
Oh yeah, because he do be doing the towel thing on stage.
I sweat a lot on stage too. Do you sweat on stage?
Not really.
Dude, I can't wear jacket. Yeah, I sweat so much, dude. It's like I'm doing like Def Comedy Jam. I'm just like up there like patting myself down.
I sweat like I need to do like at least like 35 or 40. Yeah, I only sweat when I'm really working because I kind of just stay in one space.
Dude, if I'm bombing too, I'm really sweating.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's brutal.
See, I get it. I never seen what's your bomb like?
My bomb is me just laughing at myself. Oh, like I'll always laugh because I'll be like it's so uncomfortable for me. But I really and I try and put it on them too. I kind of just like
that's exactly what I do.
Yeah, and then I just start asking people like how their day was. Just like then I just turn into a therapist.
So where are you guys at right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get fucking angry.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like you guys need to drink more. Like, and I like just point out reasons for why they're not laughing enough. I call them rate. Like I just I deflect everything.
Racist.
Yeah, well, I mean, because sometimes I think like sometimes I be bombing them like,
dude, that's funny. That's funny to be bombing. Like you guys are just racist.
I do be feeling that because I'm like, how do you guys not like me? Like I got my 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, so let's get to the vino. So this episode, I feel we have a Napa Cab Sauv from Frank Family Vineyards. I chose this wine for a myriad of reasons.
Myriad, great word,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show your vocabulary. And then we have
Thank you.
Of course. Nice little pour. And we got this lovely table here. So, God damn it, it's hard to be graceful.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I chose a Cab Sauv because do we have a napkin? Is there any way we could get a napkin? We have a little spill. Oh shit,
that'd be all right.
Our producers are gone. All right. No, I chose this wine though because this is when you go wine tasting. A Cab Sauv is the final wine that they do because it's full bodied. So wherever you go wine tasting, if they don't do Cab Sauv as like the final tasting at a winery, they're fucking up. They don't have the shit together. So Cab Sauv is like the final wine during a wine tasting because it's It's big bodied. It's very robust. You get
big bodied,
like your boy. And I felt that being that this is the final wine in the wine tasting, and this is the type of wine you would have with like a steak, this is like a perfect steak wine. It's like we're towards the end of the year, we're winding down, and I just feel like let's just chill out with a cab.
Let's close it out. Let's close it out.
It's a very masculine wine.
Are we allowed? Are we supposed to cheers wine?
Yeah, you can cheers wine. Cheers. What aromas did you get? Yeah, I get oak, vanilla, blueberry.
I feel like it's making me more hungover the more I'm smelling it.
I know, right?
I was like, I feel like I'm smelling my own breath.
Oh, that's my cologne right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't this just?
Yeah, it's like a winter morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a blackberry cobbler.
Yeah. This is what my blood looks like right now.
Oh my God, we drank so much.
That's delicious.
Yeah. It was funny at the end of the night. I was like, wait, back to the wine. Yeah, this is fucking.
You said vanilla?
Yeah, I get like maybe a little vanilla finish.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. This is like the type of wine. And by the way, this is Frank Family Vineyards, because I know like people listen to this show, and they live like all over the country. And obviously, like in New York and California, you can get like a better selection of wine, and probably Chicago. And then like if you in the Midwest, like when I was in Columbus, I could not get a decent bottle of wine to save my life.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's funny you said that. So I've been getting into natural wines honestly since I think you've like, since I had them at Vino Vino. But,
yeah.
I was in Baltimore, and I went to a nice like wine store, trying to get natural wine. So I was like, excuse me, do you have any natural wine? And they're like, oh yeah, we got that. We got 30 pack, 18 pack, 12 pack. And I was like, no, natural wine. They thought I meant natural light, like beer. I just had a cooler for, I was like, that's really funny. Also, the dude that buys Natty Light at a wine store in frickin' Baltimore, hats off to you. What a legend.
Yeah, we got natural light.
Yeah.
The fucking accent.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Baltimore.
Yeah. But, okay, how did you find what you were looking for, though?
No. They had no idea. They had no idea what I was talking about, and I don't know enough about natural wine to explain like what I was looking for. I was like, it's natural. They're like, you mean like organic? And I was like, I don't know. What does that mean?
Yeah, because you could have organic grapes, but it's not a natural wine.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just kind of yeah, it's just like I feel like you get away from New York and LA, and then they're just like, what are you doing?
I mean, I find that way when I like just I remember having like Thai food in Seattle and be like, what the fuck is this shit? This is like half Japanese, half Chinese. Like,
yeah.
I will say though, it's funny. Like, so you're into natural wine?
Yeah.
I'm really.
I like it. I like how it's funky now.
Yeah, I can't get into that, man. I'm so like, and maybe this is again because I have a lot of Karen tendencies, and one of them is like I like a classic Cab Sauv. I like a nice Italian table wine. I've been getting the Malbecs lately.
You could fuck up a Home Goods.
You can see me at the West Elm.
Oh yeah, just picking out just off-white throw pillows.
You know what's funny though? It's like I had a girl come over, and then she was like, I'll give myself a tour. And then she said, this is exactly what I expected. And like, I don't have no decoration in my apartment.
Dude, every guy decorates their apartment like they're Matthew McConaughey in True Detective.
No, that's exactly what my shit looks like.
Yeah, just like a cork board with like a bunch of like murdered people on it.
Mine is just people I want to murder.
Yeah, just a mattress in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few comics.
Uh-huh.
People back in Oakland, bitch ass niggas. Anyways, I'm really unhinged these days. So I apologize in advance to you and our listeners. No, but yeah, my shit is really, you got a nice apartment though. Like your shit looks.
Yeah. I mean, just it's, you get enough women yelling at you, you start picking up some things.
Is that what it was?
I mean, kind of. Oh, I mean, like you know what's funny is if you go furniture shopping with like a girl, and like the things that like you're like, oh fuck yeah, all 3 seats recline, and they're just like, oh my god, Like they have LED cup holders.
There's LED cup holders.
There's like LED. Yeah, there's
they light up and shit.
Yeah, and
That's
then
cool.
Yeah. I'm just like a little kid when it comes to things.
See, I hate like. How are you with like going domesticated shopping with a girl?
I'm okay. I honestly just defer because if I have an opinion, it's just not gonna go over well. So I just push the cart and I go, oh, that's cool.
I lose my mind. Well, I lose my mind like shopping, and I think it's because of my mom. Because my mom is like just such a like she gets so transfixed in a grocery store, and she funny. Just like I've literally been in like Safeways and Vons with her for 3 hours.
Oh my gosh,
Ross.
Yeah, and then you're in the checkout line, and then she figures out one more thing, and then you got to pretend like you have a credit card.
That is traumatic when so like your mom leaves you with a full grocery cart,
gosh, and
cause she got to get coconut milk.
Oh my gosh, and you could just see the cashier just start like. He's just they're just like, how are you gonna pay for all this, son? And you're like, ugh. Yeah, I'll suck you off. Just prostitute myself for $80 in groceries. That'll teach my mom to leave me for 15 seconds to go get butter.
You had to get the natural stuff. You sitting there with a load on your face. Oh my God, that is so sick.
I used to work at a grocery store. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, the first thing I ever did for new hires, I would make them shake the salad dressings.
like
I was like, oh, have you not done a salad dressing duty yet? They're like, what is that? I was like, oh, you have to go to the salad dressings. You have to every grocery store you have to shake them every hour so they doesn't. I said like so it doesn't coagulate or something. And they're like, really? I was like, yeah, every grocery store does it. So then you have this guy like fucking shaking salad dressings in the middle. People are like, what the fuck's this guy doing? That was great. I made him mop the freezer. They're like, he keeps getting stuck. I was like, you got to put more water on it.
How old were you when you were doing this?
16, 17.
That is fucking awesome.
But I did do good stuff. Like it was there was my last day, like any like single mom or like that had a big family, I would just like anyone who had a lot of groceries, I would just throw it over the scanner and like it would be like $6 in groceries, and then they wouldn't say anything. They're just like, I was like, it's my last day.
So you hooked some people up?
Oh yeah.
That's fucking no. That's like some Robin Hood shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
How old were you your last day?
18. I worked there for 2 years. 1 year as a checker, then 1 year before that as a bagger.
Did you go to college?
Santa Monica College, but I didn't finish.
Yeah, community. Yeah.
Yeah,
I did some community too. That community college, because I know we had like the same path where like we both did community college right before we did stand up at like the age of 19, 20. Mm-hmm. That community college, like when you go to community college, you just trying to keep your mom off your back at that point.
Yeah.
Just like.
Yeah, it's just fake college.
Yeah. It totally is.
It's so sad too. Like I guess I didn't have the college experience. Well, I would go to like UCLA parties and USC parties and that kind of stuff.
Berkeley.
Yeah. So I mean that was pretty cool. So then doing comedy like kind of was my college experience, I guess. Yeah. Like I would do stand up at colleges and stuff and just lie that I was like a communication major or something.
Man, dog, nothing is better than, because I had this experience. You do Laughology?
Mm-hmm.
I remember doing Laughology when I was like 21 years old. Mm. There's nothing better than performing at a college when you're the same age as the students.
Yeah.
It feels like flying. Or
yes. Dunking. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing worse than being older though. Because you're what do you kids say these days?
Do you remember the first time you did like a college and like and then being like, oh shit, I'm older than you motherfuckers?
Yeah, I mean the last time I did it, I did Laughology. Gosh, I mean they it's like when you look at a 21-year-old, you're like they look like a freaking baby.
Yeah,
you're just like, how I look like that back then, and it's like whoa. Which is just like even now, like when I get carded, I'm like, how the fuck do you think I'm? I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I remember like, because after the shows at Laughology, we'd walk around Isla Vista and just look for house parties to get into.
That's pretty cool.
And then one day I was like, we need to go to State Street. I'm too fucking old to be here.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need a clipboard if I'm gonna be walking around here.
Yeah. I pretended like I was a teacher at SMC one time. I walked into a classroom that I knew my buddy was in, and then I just wrote what like Mr. Peabody on the thing. And I was like, all right, everyone, pull out your syllabus. Like I pretend I was and then I just like got out of there quick. And then my buddy's like, the teacher came, was like, who the fuck is this, Mr. Peabody? Some snot-nosed kid.
How long do you think you could have pretended like being a fake professor? Like how many minutes?
20 years. Yeah, I would have the whole 9. Would have had a little cottage. Should have been great.
Would have had some elbow patches on your
jacket. Oh yeah.
Come out and be like, throw your textbooks away, forget everything.
I'm just like helping inner city youth like fulfill their dreams.
Yeah. Speaking of inner city youth, so you're the only guest on here that I've had on here that's not black. And I'm like, I talked about this with Greg Edwards. He probably would get mad at me for repeating this. But it was basically like the idea of like potting with people that's not black. And Greg, fuck it. I didn't have this conversation with Greg. These are my ideas. You pot with people that's not black, they may say some like real familiar shit and think they joking, and the vibe could just get weird. And it's just like, I don't know how this is gonna go. But you, somebody that's not black, and I feel like, I can like pot with Ralph easily. And there's a reason for that, because you had exposure to black people early on. Yeah. And could you please tell us? You told me this when we were at the bar.
Yeah, I grew up in LAUSD the first like 6 years of going to school. So it was 95% black because kids were bussed in. And it was pretty funny because it was like and my whole thing was like being cool back then was like how fast you were, and like every black kid was so fast. So I was just like, they're all fucking cool, mom. I was like, I'm just so slow, and I was like, I gotta fit in. Gotta get and then I got that was like
you're bringing back trauma.
I'm getting used to being fucking. I'm used to getting like my felines roasted and shit, and I was just like, I come home crying like, why do you keep buying me felas? Why don't I just want J's? Never.
No. Okay, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about Lamert Park.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So my mom worked in Lamert Park, and she would bring me to work. It was so funny because like my dad worked in Santa Monica and she worked in Lamert Park. So like bring your kid to work day were two vastly different.
Yeah.
So I'd go to Lamert Park. I'd be like, I'd go to the drum circles they had. This dude named Africa would wear not
Bambaataa.
Yeah, no, his name was Africa. And he wore a daishiki and he took me to the drum circle, and I'm just like dancing around with my fucking bowl cut, not knowing what I'm doing. It must have been jarring to see that.
Yeah.
To like an old black woman that's been there for years and just like my little fucking looking like a little elf. And they're so nice though. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing, baby.
That's right, baby. Just catch the beat, baby. Catch the beat. No, that's a great. Oh, and then you also told me when we were hanging out, you told me that you found out you're really not that Mexican.
Oh yeah, dude, I did the whole thing. I have more African than I have Mexican. I was like, what? I thought I was like 30%. It's mostly indigenous, like Honduran.
Yeah.
And then Spanish, French, Basque, and then 6% African. But like I saw my grandpa, my mom's dad he's like real dark. He's like dark. And I think his mom or his grandma was black.
Okay.
That's in Honduran. It's like very Caribbean on the Caribbean side of it.
Yeah. That points out to the islands and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, so you're not. Does this change anything for you?
No.
Okay.
Because it's not like
because you would say I'm a Honduran man, right?
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I just say Latino, I guess, and just like throw, because it's once you see like we're everything. I'm 1% Jewish too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, why you look at me like that?
I don't know. I want to give you my bagel recommendation.
Well, I want to give you a DVD recommendation that Kyrie Irving posted.
Is it expensive? No, yeah, it changes a little bit. But you know, I guess it's like the Mexican that I thought showed up as Spanish, which makes sense.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were half Mexican and half Honduran.
That's what I thought too.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So now a lab has my blood.
Yeah. So anybody that's related to you, if they commit a crime, like,
oh, I know. Yeah.
They're fucked.
Yeah. Is that crazy?
Yeah. The Golden State Killer, man.
That's crazy.
Shit, yeah. Yeah.
Man.
You want to find out where you come from, you end up snitching on one of your relatives. I mean, which he should be in fucking prison.
Yeah,
for life, but I'm just saying.
Like, I guess better than getting snitched on at McDonald's.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So Luigi Mangione. I feel like everybody knows the story, but CEO,
what a cutie.
The CEO was
I was just like, I'm not getting into gay shit. I'm like, what a
I'm
cutie.
not getting into gay shit, all right? I'm fucking not, all right? I'm not, you right, I'm not. Like,
ooh, who's this little tall drink of water?
All right, you know what?
This is how I get kicked off of a black podcast.
I know, right? It's like, all right, I mean, we thought you could stay, but then you got with the funny shit too much. You see what they trying to do to our kids. Shout out our Hotep listeners. I love y'all.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
As you drink the white man's grapes.
That's so funny.
And shout out all the gay listeners and everything. I'm just saying, I don't like being on the gay. I probably know gay people listen to this, but
maybe.
Yeah, probably some do.
There's one that's just like, what are you gonna say, Lyall?
Well, that's gay black people. Speaking of gay black people, I saw Andre Kelly last night, and then every time Andre Kelly, you know Andre Kelly.
Mm-mm.
Gay black comic, old school, and he's like big buff dude, bald, and he's like he's like 90s gay, which I fuck with.
And 90s gay is pretty great.
Yeah, like because they was the only ones that said partner in the 90s.
Yeah,
I don't like this heterosexual shit of saying partner.
Yeah, dude, we're not detectives.
That's right.
We're not cracking cases here. We're buying spaghetti sauce.
We're not starting a fucking sporting goods store and tech startup.
No,
we're partners.
Yeah, we're fighting about a thermostat.
Right?
Yeah. That would be kind of funny if relationships you were like detectives. And you have to and then like your therapist is just like the chief of police.
I feel like a woman is just a detective in a relationship.
Oh yeah, dude, they're great.
Yeah. And a man is like the chief that's like, I don't want any more dead bodies on my plate.
Yeah, Ramirez, gun on your badge now.
It's over the county line.
They're like women are detectives and men are just like canine dogs. Like we're just like I'll sniff out just go give me a job to do and then I'll come back.
Yeah.
And then just get belly scratches.
Yeah, and look for cocaine.
Right. So how do you say it? Mangione?
I thought it was Mangione.
Luigi Mangione?
What if he's a criminal? We don't have to get his name right. Killed a CEO in New York City, allegedly, because it's not proven. Allegedly. He was found, the CEO of a health insurance company, he was found in Altoona, Pennsylvania at a McDonald's. And
Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And that town's been going viral because of their like shitty Midwest pizza. Because half of Pennsylvania
that's right.
half is Midwest, and they have like this pizza with like cheddar on top and like a bell pepper jalapeno or something. It looks awful. It's like American cheddar. Yeah.
Ugh.
And he's from Maryland. From Luigi is from a well-off family. A lot of people have been speaking about how photogenic he looks.
He fine.
He's fucking 28 and like rich.
But he also went. Yeah, but he also went to McDonald's too.
What the? Yeah.
If you killed a CEO of a healthcare company, where's the first place you're going to eat?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I think I'm gonna get caught. So like, I'm going to some like nice fucking Italian restaurant and I'm having wine and meat.
Because you just want the slow motion where the feds pop in and you're just like freaking you got your meatball and you got a gun.
how the fuck did you know? How did you know I want the what took you guys so long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab a seat. Stay a while.
Yeah, like the scene when Stephen Graham gets arrested in The Irishman, and he's like, "Hey, come on, I had a good hand here."
Yeah,
like I want that.
My favorite parts of those movies is when the feds come in. Yeah. They're always like in a pool, like nothing's going wrong, and then there's all the drone shot of the freaking SUVs pulling up. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, I fucking love that. I love seeing Johnny Sack run in the snow and Tony.
Yeah.
And Tony didn't say shit. Johnny's just like, what? And then he turns around and Tony's just running.
Dude. Yeah, so yeah, I mean,
yeah, what would you eat? I'm having a good glass of wine.
Dude, honestly, I mean, he's not wrong for McDonald's, but like I guess I don't know. It just sucks that like maybe if he was in like a more upscale place that they wouldn't care too much about like trying to snitch him out for 50 grand. But like people at McDonald's are like, I'll take 50 grand. Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know why people oh, the person's a sellout. They work at McDonald's. Yeah. Like, do you know what your life is like if you're working at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Like it's not.
And that's so they didn't get the money.
Yeah, it was something like what? It's just
because they called 911. No, because they called 911 and not the tip line.
Oh, that's some.
But no one's like, oh, what's the tip line?
It's like, and this is my problem with government, like, because it's like with government, big business and all that, because it's like, okay, if you don't want people killing more CEOs and like on this anarchist type shit, you should probably give the person the fucking money. Like, you should be like, okay, no, there is something worth it being involved with government and, you know, big business. Like, it can pay off for the regular people, but you're just kind of like proving their point by.
Did we find out if it was like some sort of like John Q situation?
John Q, like the fucking
he had like maybe he had a loved one that was sick or ill and wasn't covered.
No, what they're saying is he had back problems, and I saw something.
Hey man, I got back problems, and sometimes I want to shoot a CEO. if that cured it, I'd shoot a CEO.
What I saw was, because I mean, look, a bunch of comedians in our world are like, yeah, he's a hero. I'm not on there. My personal take is like, this is some rich guilt. It's just like, oh, it's one rich white dude that thinks he knows what's best for everybody killing another rich white dude that thinks he knows what's best for anybody. Like,
yeah, I mean, dude, the guy. I mean, he looks so much like frickin' Dave Franco.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's crazy.
A little bit, yeah.
Dave Franco's chomping at the bits for this documentary or for this biopic to come out.
I thought he looked a little like Ted Bundy.
He does look like Ted Bundy.
Yeah, you got the Ted Bundy eyebrows.
Yeah. Another handsome one.
Mildly. He ain't kill no black women, so he's all right with me.
That was Dahmer, right?
Well, he killed black dudes.
That's right.
Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have fucking said that. I'm hungover. My bad. I'm fucking up today. I'm fucking up. No. But yeah, so yeah, they caught him. And he was like yelling, "This is an injustice, an insult to the American people," as he was getting hauled away. Which I was just like, that nigga definitely did that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, for sure. Like, there's no doubt now.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that guy for sure did it.
Yeah.
This is an injustice.
My thing, like, how did he fucking find that guy?
Was he wearing the same thing? Like
he was wearing like a blue coat.
Dude, I'm shaving my head, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'd grow it. I don't know. I bore a wig. Something. You got to change your look.
He wanted to get caught though.
Yeah.
Because it's like you got a manifesto on you and shit. And
yeah. Oh,
you're yelling at reporters. Like you want the you want the shit that comes with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gosh, imagine all the freaking people that are going to be writing him letters, like falling in love with him.
Oh, so many.
He's going to have a great life.
You think so?
Well, no, not at all, actually.
I think people in prison won't even give a fuck. Yeah, that's that bitch ass nigga right there. Soft nigga.
Which gang does he join?
Oh, man. See, that's a good question, right? Because it's like he could be Aryan brother. By the way, because this is what kills me with like the fucking super lefty people like calling him a hero. He had like a bunch of right-leaning shit on his fucking Twitter. So it's like he's not on your side. Like you voted for Kamala or Bernie, you anti-Trump. He's not on your fucking side. What James? Because it's like he could go with like Italians and white guys if he's in the feds, but I feel like they'd be like, "Yeah, fucking kid's a wackadoo, you know?
Yeah,
Whack a businessman. What the fuck kind of like? Nah, that's a coward. Like, what the fuck? He had a family, you know?
yeah.
Uh,
Be a man, strangle him.
yeah, right.
Strangle him in front of his kids. What?
You look a man in the eye, you got a problem with him. You don't fucking do that. You know,
God, to get shot at 6 a.m. too.
maybe Aryan Brotherhood, but I feel like he'd be bringing too much ideology to them. They'd be like, all right, dude, we got a strict set of guidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus that's too good a head of hair to shave. They wouldn't even let him. They're like, it's a good head of hair, man. You got to keep that thing going.
That's fucking funny.
Dude, could you imagine they just rob him for his hair?
You know who I think like would really like kind of be into some of his ideology? I think some of the black Muslims in prison would probably be like, now that's a good point right there.
That's so funny. Yeah.
You know, yeah. Fuck. You know what I read though? I don't know if it's true. I read it like apparently his back pain was so bad he couldn't have sex.
I've been there.
Really?
Oh yeah, I have bad back pain.
Oh yeah, I remember that show. I brought you like the CBD shit at the K-Town show we did.
Yeah. I had a car accident when I was like 18, and then my back's always been a little fucked up.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's just I've thrown out my back and tried to have sex before, and it's terrible. It's so funny because like I'm in excruciating pain, but I'm still like I can still do it.
You ever have a sex injury last side of your back?
Sometimes I'm doing the splits.
What?
I'm just kidding. No, you know, more so like cramps.
Oh, yeah,
like
same.
I'll cramp up,
Same.
and I have to pretend like I'm not.
Oh yeah, you gotta fight through, especially on the first link with a chick. You gotta fight through the pain.
Yeah. You have to show them like you have to give them the best you got.
I had a sex injury so bad, right when the pandemic started. I had to go to the hospital. Hurt my testicles real bad. And I posted I was in the hospital. And rest in peace, Kabir Singh. Kabir Singh messaged me. He's like, "Holy shit, dude, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." He's like, "All right, buddy, see ya." That's
a good Kabir Singh impression.
Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, Kabir, I checked Kabir checked on me when I had a sex injury.
How you nuts, man? How are you nuts?
Yeah. You're nuts. Good. Okay. But then he don't want to hear any more of it. He's like, all right, that's okay.
Yeah.
My interactions with Kabir would be like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh man. Rest in peace, man. Funny guy.
Yeah, no. So you busted your nuts, huh?
yeah, both ways. Yeah. I had a testy injury, and it was right when COVID started. So and this is in Oakland, so it's like everybody's super fucking masked up. The hospital's practically empty, and then because there's certain people that had shit wrong with them, like I don't even want to be in the hospital because there's shit going around.
Yeah,
and
I feel like you go to the front of the line with busted nuts.
I was in there, and you know what I didn't like is like they had like 3 nurses come in and check me, but it was a male doctor that touched them, and I was like, I ain't going like nurses ain't do shit, ain't touch nothing. I'm like,
so did she sit on him?
No, it was just like regular sex, and then it just happened.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was just penetration, and then like I was just like, I was done. I'm like, oh shit, and I could like not walk.
Oh, she thought she did it. She thought she's like, yeah. Got this dude not walking. I sent this dude to the hospital.
I was so... pandemic got a lot of us pussy that we would have just been done for us, I feel.
Yeah.
It was just like, I need somebody.
Yeah.
Was you fucking anybody during the pandemic?
No. I was single for a little bit, and then I started... then I started dating someone. Okay. We were like pen pals, pretty much.
Really?
Well, yeah, because we didn't... Because it was like right during like when anything was happening, and then we got like then we get tested, and then we go hang out. We have like car dates, you know, because you can do shit.
Yeah,
literally, we did like go watch the sunset and like do romantic shit like that.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Yeah, dang. How did it end?
How that ended about almost 2 years ago.
Like did it end during the pandemic?
Oh no, it was after. Yeah. I think she was just like, okay, this was a pandemic thing, and then she's like, oh, we have to go back to real life now. I'm like, no.
Do you think that like she was? Wait, how did you meet her?
I just knew her. She did through comedy.
Okay. Was she a comic?
Mm-hmm. She was at one point.
Oh, wow. Oh, at one, but then she dropped out.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what you gotta do. Like, if you're gonna fuck like a woman in comedy, she gotta be like a fake comedian, or like, and like you probably shouldn't tell her she is.
Mm-hmm.
She gotta be a fake comedian, or she gotta be like, I did a few open mics, but that's not really my thing. It's just something I wanted to do.
Yeah, I feel like it's they have to almost be comedy adjacent.
Yeah. No, they gotta be comedy adjacent, or like just fans that go to shows. Yeah. God, I'm so horny.
Sponsored by wine. What's this called? Frank Family?
Yeah, Frank Family Vineyard. Yeah.
It sounds very like Frank Family Vineyards. Come and get your fucking bottle.
I love this East Coast thing you got going.
I like it too. Dude, I watched The Penguin. I'm fucking on it, dude.
Kid, I like you. Come on. Ma. You know I'd be creeping my
dude,
mom out.
That's a great impression.
Thank you.
Ma.
Ma, I'd do anything for you. The penthouse, the floor.
I have a stutter, so like I liked watching that.
Him and Victor.
Yeah.
It's funny because like my mom, like I was like, hey, you gotta check this out, and she's like, I can't. It's the relationship with the mom and the son is just too much. And then I like creeped my mom out during Thanksgiving because I went up to her and I was like, Ma, I love you. I'd do anything for you. And she's like, stop it. You're creeping me. Like, it's wild when your mom tells you being creepy.
Yeah. That's so funny. Love it.
Yeah. What else going on? Chris Rock. This is.
I didn't hear about this.
Okay, so Chris Rock was doing a private show for a billionaire, and it was.
Imagine that. Imagine the paycheck on that.
Oh my god.
Because corporate shows or private shows, you make so much money.
Yeah.
Because it's usually someone that's really rich and they've never had to pay a comedian before, so they think you're rich. So they're like, I don't know, hey, how about 5,000? Is that? I was like, oh yeah, all right. I guess I could do that.
right.
I'm just like, you fools.
Shit, most I got paid a private gig was like $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, yeah, it was over Zoom too.
Oh hell yeah. You didn't even have to put pants on?
I didn't. I mean, I did because I was just like, I want this to be professional. But yeah, it's like, it was actually for some healthcare insurance people.
Holy shit, dude! You can't shoot a CEO through a screen.
I know, right?
Bring back Zoom.
They gave you the best payday in my career. I mean, I'm not gonna act like I'm friends with them. I'm not gonna do like the house.
Yeah, you
thing,
were.
like,
you have been on like the you are pro like on the CEO side. I was wondering why. It's just like, yeah, they take care of you.
I'm not on the CEO side. I'm just not on like. I'm not on
I get it. Yeah.
Collective white justice is what I'm not on.
Yeah.
I'm not. And then also this thing of like, with just extremism in like both parties is like, people are like, oh, the radical left. It's like, okay. And that guy was more on the right leaning, but it's the left is embracing it. So it's just so like, I don't know. It's just so matrix mind fucky that I just can't get into calling the kid a hero just because like he's like conventionally attractive.
Oh, yeah, dude. If this guy was ugly, no one would be talking about him.
Can you imagine if a black dude killed him? If a black dude dropped the CEO? Imagine like I don't know, like a dark skinned nigga with braids pulls up and then fires it. And it's just like, oh, he wanted to, and he was eating McDonald's. And like imagine that.
Fuck, man.
Imagine if instead of Luigi, he was Lamonte.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the world would be different.
I'm saying people wouldn't be all fucking excited and cheer, like, you know what I mean? Like nobody would give a fuck.
Dude, he just fucking slapped the CEO to death. Dude, I saw a black dude slap a dude so hard he knocked him out.
You really?
Yeah. I was like, damn, dude. Shouldn't have stepped on his shoes.
Did he slap another black? Was it another black dude or what was he?
No, it was a white dude.
You got to do that sometimes. Though.
Yeah. I think I don't know what was said, but it was a big slap.
It probably wasn't just the shoes. It was like he did it. It was
oh
like,
yeah.
Like the feeling of nigger was there.
He was a college like punk like shithead dude. Like I could see him like chesting up on him and Because dude, there's no one more like brazen than a fucking a white college dude.
Oh yeah,
fucking like they think they're invincible.
I was out with Mateen, and we were out in downtown LA at some bar, and it was like a group of like white, Asian, so much non-binaries in the crew, and I don't have a problem with that community. I'm just saying.
See the Trump hands. See, he does it. He does it when he's apologizing. He gets his Trump hands out.
I'm defending CEOs for doing Trump hands. And
yeah, defending CEOs, shitting on non-binary people.
I said nobody likes women.
Yeah.
I want some shit right now. Look, it's the end of the year. I don't give a fuck. All right, I've had a rough year.
Yeah, you get it all out. And then you start fresh.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm never gonna be able to do SNL. Fucking Shane Gillis' white ass couldn't. I know I couldn't. No, but yeah. So, anyways, the kid, there was a bunch of them. Then the white kid, who I could tell was the leader of the pack because he was the only one that seemed like he was cool with his gender. Mateen turns around and he goes, "Hey man, you stepped on my shoes." And the kid turns around and just like, "Yeah, whatever." And then he's like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm like. And then me, you know me, I'm like, bitch ass nigga. Like, I spring into action. I'm like, what we gonna do? And Mateen's like, nah, man, we don't need to get any gangster shit, man. We got.
That's so funny.
That's what I want to smack the shit out of Orion Levin because he stepped on my shoes and didn't apologize.
Oh, really?
If there's one comedian, like, never mind.
Yeah, you're on your burn tour right now.
Yeah. That's why I keep telling you. I wish you knew me before I moved here, because I'm like, yeah. Anyways, we don't need to get into that. So Chris Rock is doing this fucking private gig
for a billionaire.
And he's doing this private gig, and allegedly he did a joke about how our next thing is space exploration, and like we're gonna send Mexicans to the moon to get them out of here. I bet it was way funnier like than the way it was written. But apparently somebody was filming him and he said, I didn't sign up for them. He just stormed off and left. And then Keith Urban did 90 minutes after him.
What a lineup. All right, let's send in Keith Urban.
But see, I mean,
I like the all right, problematic black comedian. All right, send in Keith Urban.
But this is the thing with rich people though, like they don't have fucking taste. It's like Donald Trump and Luigi eating McDonald's.
They should just send in Keith Urban for whenever there's like 9/11. All right, send in Keith Urban.
Was it? He did do some 9/11 shit.
I'm sure he did, dude.
Yeah,
he's everywhere. He follows chaos.
They had all that country music after.
Isn't
9/11.
he Australian?
Is he?
Yes, he is.
He is. Yeah. Wait, and he's a country singer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Producer Mark is here.
Mark next door.
Yeah. Producer Alex is left.
It's like the roommate that doesn't like you, and you're trying to figure out that actor's name, and he's just like, it's Kirk Douglas.
No, that's exactly like so. Producer Mark, right, is like he's like me without the jokes. Because, like, he hates everybody. He's fucking grumpy. Like, he's not nice to anybody. But he's got streaks of being a good person. But, like, just Hollywood has just ruined him.
All of a sudden, the cameras turn off.
I know, right?
The lights turn off. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but anyways, he was allegedly being filmed, and then he stormed out because of that. Which, I mean, it's like he fucking should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't lock up the phones?
Well, nah, because it's like a rich party, the rich people party.
Yeah, I try to take away a rich person's phone.
I know, right? Like, no, you're not. I don't know when I need to sell oil or whatever.
Man, I wish I could, like, I'm just walking out of this. I've never walked out of a set.
Really?
Yeah, even like, I was in a set in Albany. They kicked out like 14 people because they were
Funny
that drunk.
Bone?
Yeah, dude, they have a jail in the mall. That's how drunk people get.
But is it like one of those malls where there's like a club in there and bars?
Yeah. I mean, imagine freaking having your wife bail you out next to a freaking like KB Toys.
That's fucking funny. KB Toys, man, you were such a 90s coon.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I loved KB Toys.
Same.
Loved it.
I wish there was a Mattel store.
Yeah.
Mattel made all the fly shit.
Yeah. Dude, they had this Captain Planet toy, and it was a fucking lighter.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, the 90s was fucking crazy.
I was gonna say though, like, so they have a lineup that's like Chris Rock, Keith Urban, Donald Trump eating McDonald's. I just don't think rich people have good taste. Because like rich people are just like Mercedes, Rolex, like they're just so name brand.
Yeah.
That's why that Jay-Z line, you could pay for school, but you can't buy classes. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll leave it at that. Yeah. I was waiting on you. You ain't gonna do it.
No, man.
You're not gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I was like, nope.
Yeah, same.
Not happening to that.
Yeah, same. But if you did it, I would have did it.
I know you would have.
Yeah, no.
I was like, I was on the tip of my. I was like, all right, nope, we're moving on.
yeah.
We're moving on.
Wait, so you've never stormed off of what
no.
is that? I have, I think, twice.
Yeah,
twice I have. See, but I think that's a black comedian thing because like Chappelle's done it. Pryor did it because he would be frustrated with himself. Because I heard he walked off when he was doing Live at the Sunset Strip. He was like, I just can't. I'm sorry. There was another time when he was doing Bill Cosby on stage when he was in that phase. Chappelle stormed off when people yelled, "I'm rich, bitch." Yeah, I actually stormed off like in North Hollywood a few months ago in like October, September. What happened was I was on stage and I'm like, the crowd was just, and they had double booked a band and just decided not to tell us. And then, long story short, I'm on stage and it's like, it's a group like, and it's like one of those like crowds. I don't like Valley crowds. I love the Valley, but I don't like doing comedy there.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Because you know me well and you know the Valley.
I don't know. I think it's a different person that lives up there, completely. Like I think Valley people think they have this air of like they think they're better than you because they are paying so much less to like live.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you should probably just move to the Valley, and they're like, yeah, they're their own like bubble.
They're their own bubble. Yeah. I don't know. And it's just like it kind of doesn't feel like you're in front of an LA crowd. If that makes sense.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's
not an LA crowd.
It's kind of Oxnard-y adjacent.
Yeah,
it's more diverse than Oxnard, but still.
Oxnard's crazy. I did shows in Oxnard. I growing up, like Oxnard has like the whitest white people and the most like Mexican people, and they somehow just like get along. Like, and you can always tell it's just like because everyone's got trucks, but it just depends on like the height of the truck. Like it's either lifted or lowered, and you're like, that's how you know.
Dog, south of San Jose and north of Los Angeles is when you get the whitest of the white, the most Mexicanness of the Mexican. It's fucking wild. No, but yeah, what happened was it was like a rowdy crowd, and you know how like if a crowd is like interactive but they don't laugh, like you know that really agitates me. And I don't hide that shit at all. Like other comics, I don't power through. I'm like, no, you guys are bad at being an audience. Like I get fucking upset. Yeah. And long story short, it was this white kid. It was with a group of black kids. They're probably like all in their mid-20s. And then I was like, okay, look, if you guys like ain't really feeling this, I can just wrap this shit up. Like I don't fucking need this. I'm already paid. What fuck y'all want to do? And then they're like, okay, you could do. And then it was something like impressions. I would just like, I let them like, all right, what do you want me to get into? And this white kid, man, he's like, I said something, he said, oh, we can wrap this shit up. I'm like, what'd you say, motherfucker? And I cussed him out. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck. And then the crowd was like, no, don't. I'm like, nah, he ruined it. He a bitch. And then I walked out and then I walked into the parking lot and then like the Mexican couple was, because Mexican couples that come to comedy shows are the best.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah, they're like, no, we loved you. I'm so sorry. I love you. Like,
I'll fucking kill him for you.
Yeah. You want some of my white titty?
Yeah, like, go to sleep, Tyler. This is for laughter. This is for comedy. This is for art.
That's fucking great. Yeah. I love the Mexicans.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're gonna have me on my Trump shit this whole episode.
Damn.
But yeah, that. I think there was like one other time where the crowd was just, it's probably some Oakland bullshit.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. Is there a thing though where like, is there a scenario in which you think you would ever like just be like, fuck y'all and walk off stage?
I don't know, man. I don't think so. I like my head, I'm like, I'll find a way. Like, I'll find a way. But maybe.
I think like this
if they actually had tomatoes and they're throwing it at me.
Oh yeah, right.
But I'd still like have a salad and like try to catch him.
And then you got the guy still shaking the dressing.
Yeah.
I think like, tell me if you think this is a black comedian thing though, because there's a thing where it's like the same thing that made Chappelle did not like that laugh that he got when he was doing the racial pixie sketch. And there's a thing where it's like with audiences where it's like you can almost kind of feel this like dance boy thing. Or like because like the way the white dude said, "Nah, time to wrap that up," and he's with all these black people, and it's like, it was very like Jack Harlow-y. Like I just was like,
oh god, dude, I can't stand Jack Harlow.
Neither can I. He's fucking Gen Z and from Kentucky and shit.
Yeah,
like, guys like us wouldn't fucking like Jack Harlow.
No, not at all. Plus, like, White Man Can't Jump. Like, dude, you don't touch that movie.
Shit. That's an LA classic.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
But who we talk? Oh, wait, okay. Since we're on this,
Billy, you're so stupid.
Oh my god, she helped a lot of boys find puberty in that movie.
Yeah,
that was Rosie. Rosie Behrens got 2 coast to coast classics: "Do the Right Thing" in New York classic, "White Men Can't Jump" in LA classic. She got
the Stookie. Oh, dude, the best.
What the Stookie brothers are here?
So funny.
We're gonna play in this tournament.
Damn.
But what do you think are like? Give me like 5 classic LA movies you feel just like really feel like LA. I think White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump.
Collateral,
which they filmed at my mom's work.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Leimert Park. Yeah. My mom's like, Rafi, do you want to meet Tom Cruise? And I was like, nah, Mom, because I think N64 was out. So I was like, I'm playing fucking 007.
Wait, that was like 03.
Was it?
Yeah, because that movie came out 04, so that had to be like 03 they were filming it.
What am I thinking of? It's not...
Collateral, that's with Tom Cruise, Jamie Foxx. It's a Michael Mann film, and Tom Cruise is an assassin, and he has Jamie Foxx.
I thought it was earlier. Maybe you're right.
Yeah. Maybe just still had N64.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah.
He wasn't fucking with the GameCube.
No, man. That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Let's go with... Blood In, Blood Out.
Okay. Can't go wrong with that.
Blood In, Blood Out. I like Stand and Deliver. Edward James Olmos. He's teaching calculus to kids in East LA.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
I have a rough time with teaching
What
movies.
is calculus? Yeah. American Me, another. These are like Mexican Scarfaces. Pretty much. Yeah. What else? Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's not like how people live in LA, but I think Heat.
Yeah,
Heat's
pretty rad.
I fucking love Heat.
Yeah,
I love Michael Mann. Period. But what else? What's another great LA? I mean, Boys in the Hood, you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like, in a weird way, I almost kind of want to say Baby Boy over Boys in the Hood.
Baby Boy.
Baby Boy just is like feels more real than Boys in the Hood.
Man.
Because it's like nothing good happens. Just like, oh, he got like a job and some keys.
Yeah. I mean, Baby Boy. I mean, I've watched certain scenes of that movie quite often.
It's very rewatchable.
Yeah.
You know, Tupac was originally supposed to be the Tyrese.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That would have been an interesting movie.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would have fucked with that. And other LA classics. I mean, obviously Menace is in there. I'm trying to think though ones that aren't like super bleak though, because it's easy to go with the crime ones. But I'm like, I think some of the Judd Apatow LA shit is really like Knocked Up.
Oh yeah. I Love You, Man. I
Love You, Man. Is some LA shit.
Yeah.
And I really feel like my life is like, which I fucking hate Ralph. Because like Jason Segel in the movie. Like, you ever see a movie when you're like a kid and you're just like, oh, that's interesting. And then you become an adult and you're like, fuck, this is my life now. I feel that way when I see McNulty on The Wire, where it's like, oh, I just have a bunch of like casual sex. I'm like good at my job. I have alcohol dependency. I have a hard time connecting with people. I Love You, Man. I feel like the fucking Jason Segel character, where I'm just like, who's gonna hang out with me? Like, I do that shit with you.
Yeah, man. It becomes reality, man.
Yeah.
You get older.
But This Is 40, I think is also like a real LA movie. Judd Apatow shit. Insecure TV show. I think Insecure is very accurate.
Oh yeah.
LA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Inglewood.
Yeah. You watch Insecure?
No.
All right. Too much black women for you?
No, I don't know, dude. I don't watch anything.
Really?
No. That was the last thing I watched. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting into Severance. Love Severance. Apple TV.
Okay, I have issues with Apple TV shows because I'm currently watching Silo because I'm just waiting until The Last of Us to come back, and I tried getting into what the Invasion show. This on Apple TV is like a alien invasion.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, tell me about that though. Your Apple TV show.
Oh, Severance, dude, it's great. Like you, basically, it revolves around like you taking your like they literally you. I don't even know how to fucking explain it. I'm too hungover, but it's great.
Speaking of being hungover, what are your go-to hangover remedies?
Honestly, I like to smoke a little weed and get a giant breakfast burrito with chorizo in it.
Yeah.
And I pretty much just like take a bite and then take a bite, like nibble and then like take a nap. Nibble, take like I just like eat that throughout the day. Like I'm a snake. Just one meal.
That's interesting. Okay, mine is smoke a pre-roll because I'm a Nancy boy that needs
yeah. It's got to be a pre-roll.
It's got to be a pre-roll. Smoke a pre-roll. I like to have a beer or a shot. We had a shot of Tito's before we started recording, by the way.
Yeah.
With us and producer Alex. I like doing like a shot and like a beer. And I like having some spicy instant ramen.
Ooh.
No broth, just like spicy instant ramen. I maybe throw an egg on it. Maybe a little fried egg that's yolky.
No broth, or you're just like biting it?
No. It's like I did that once as a kid just to see.
Really?
What it was like. Yeah, I did that with some top ramen and shit. Because I heard about somebody doing it. And I'm like, hey, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, I probably like break your tooth.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a kid, you just do weird shit.
Yeah,
I'm an only child too, so I just did a lot of weird shit around the house by myself. No, but I like that. Then I like just some Thai food, and then I just watch a bunch of YouTube all day.
Yeah, I like to. Whenever I'm super hungover, I just like go into my backyard and then just like scream as loud as I can. Just all of the names of the people that have wronged me. That usually helps.
You live in an apartment complex too.
Yeah, dude. My neighbors hate it when I go out. Like, oh no, his Scream Boy's back.
By the way, when we gonna do another party at chat? Because I love kickbacks at your house.
It was fun, yeah.
Oh, by the way, you do anything Saturday?
I have a show.
Okay, there's Edgar's throwing a party.
Oh.
If you want to roll.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Edgar was the one that said, I know you ain't full Latino.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was like looking at my hair and shit.
That bothered me a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Okay, but see, Edgar's a good example. I shouldn't have said his name. But Edgar's a good example of like a real Bay Area guy, versus like an LA guy.
Yeah.
Because LA dudes like it's like nonchalant, just like whatever. And like Bay Area dudes be pocket watching, like, what's your hair? What ethnicity? What's going on here? How you pay for that? Like they're real.
Yeah.
It's very like, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm going to his house.
Oh, nice.
It's a segment I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my fucking phone? So one thing about being a comedian is we don't always know when we're assholes. You know what I'm saying? Because we're like used to being, especially since moving to LA, like a lot of my friends are just comics now, which is kind of feels weird because that's never been my life. Anyways, segment called "Am I an Asshole for This?" Because we can have interactions with each other and like we have tougher skin as comedians and we just say things and just is what it is, but it gets easier. It gets easy for us to just kind of like be like, oh shit, I didn't realize I was being a dick. So this is a segment where we will exchange stories and we will assess, was I an asshole for this?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to go first or you want me to start off?
Sure. I have a pretty good one. I walked past a dude that was dying. Am I an asshole for that? I just didn't want to deal with it.
All right, what happened? You got to say more.
He was just dying and I was like, man, come on, dude.
You serious?
I just turned into like an Olsen twin. Come on, dude. Yeah, this guy was dying for sure. Just on the middle of the street. I'm just like, I can't handle this shit, dude.
Was he homeless?
I think so. Well, honestly, it was like he was just on the ground, and I thought he was sleeping, and then I was like, I think this guy's dying, and I was kind of just like waiting for someone else to do something, and then they did. But I did wait
to see if somebody else was gonna do it.
Yeah, man. I can't deal with it. Dude, I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to have. Like I feel like I should have checked on him more. Like I just thought he was sleeping, and then I was like, I was like kind of like inching my way back to see. I should have just like ran up to him and been like, "Are you okay?" But, dude, you just get so desensitized in a big city.
You do.
It's sad. Yeah. And I was like mad at myself, and I was like, oh, I should have fucking been a hero. And I was just like, I can't handle this right now. So probably a little bit of an asshole.
I say you're a piece of shit for
that. Yeah.
Let a guy die?
He's alive. I'd looked on the Citizen app.
That's funny.
I had to.
Citizen app will fuck you.
Well, yeah, dude. I should have just ran up to him. Yeah, but I just kind of just let him die. No.
Every time I go on the Citizen app and look at the comments, I'm like, I had no idea I lived around so many racist people. This is insane.
Yeah. What about you?
Okay, so here's the thing. This was actually with Edgar. No, this is something with him. So it was like a night where I'm like, by the way, I've been in love with hanging out in the Arts District lately. That is like my playground now. I fucking love the Arts District. I'm getting tired. Like, there's nothing for me in K-Town, I feel. I'm not into karaoke. It's like, can I repeat what you said on my birthday in K-Town?
Huh. What was it?
You said we were at the bar, and then you go, a lot of Asian people here.
Pretty funny to say that in Koreatown.
That was so
I was going to call it Karaoke Town, which is so racist.
I like that. That's some Trump shit right there. Karaoke Town.
I love
karaoke.
I love Asians.
I love Asians. Some of the one if they love me, I love them.
That's so funny. So you were with Edgar. No,
I wasn't with him. So anyway, he has some film shit. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be in fucking I'm gonna be in the Arts District grabbing a drink. My favorite wine bars. My pussy spot used to be Ostaria La Buca. I take girls and crack them and then bring them back to the crib and crack them. Now my thing is I don't want to say the name of this place because I don't want you niggas stealing my swag. But there's a wine bar.
Dude, I don't even know what you're saying right now, dude. That's just talk about cracking women. And I'm just like, what the hell's going on here?
And this is why I only be having black guests on the show.
Hey man, you just have to freaking, you just got to talk slower. It's like I'm speaking Spanish with my grandma. I was like, can you just talk a little slower?
All right, my bad. Let me start again.
Can you translate a little bit?
Let me start again. So,
cracking bitches. Cracking them like eggs.
Well, I feel like
I know. It's just funny. It's funny to play up the not being black part, honestly.
I was with Brent Ernst and I heard him talk about clipping a woman.
Oh, it's funny.
And like I was like, clipping is not used for hits, but that's how he talks about fucking bitches. I'm like, okay.
Dude, Brent Ernst made me I was hosting a show in Vegas and he made me for his credits give his credits and the names of the characters he played on the show. Like 3 of them.
He was fucking with you.
Oh, dude, I got it all wrong. I don't even think I said his name right. I was like, give it up for Earthquake.
I bet they got the same opinions on vaccines.
Yeah.
Oh, that is fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Anyways, all right, so Ostaria La Buca used to be my go-to spot in order to have sex with women.
Go back to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, if I do it that way, it sounds creepy. That's what I'm saying.
Creepy.
That's why white dudes can't be comfortable in their sexuality. That's a whole nother story. That's also like they don't check their bitches well enough. Anyways, like Ostaria La Buca used to be my spot. Now there's a wine bar in the arts district that is now my go-to spot for closing the deal with women.
Mhm.
I also like going there because it's like the thing is with a pussy restaurant or a pussy bar, you want to go there regularly enough to have a rapport with the staff. So like they hook you up like, oh hey, how you doing? And so, like they get excited when they see me because they know.
They don't burn your spot. Like, oh, didn't I see you last weekend?
Yeah, but you ever like bring a girl to the same spot? Like you don't seem like a dinner date guy, but like
yeah, not really.
Women.
No,
you seem like you take bitches to like a dive bar where you trying to close.
I don't know. I'm more of a sunset type of guy.
A what?
A sunset.
Really?
Like watch a sunset.
Like go to a park and like smoke a pre-roll and
just like talk about my feelings.
I can see that. I can
I'm vulnerable. I get vulnerable quick.
Yeah. I can see you listen to like, The Heart Part 3 with a chick. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, and this just reminded me of like, just the city. Especially you're a bitch that's not from LA.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you just playing up your LA shit.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
Anyway, so I'm kicking it there, and then I'm just waiting on to link up with Edgar after his film thing. And then Edgar called, and then Edgar's like, yo, meet me at this brewery. And I said, I don't do breweries. Like, and I got a thing where it's like, I'm not a beer drinker. I ran a bunch of shows at breweries this year. I fucking hated it, and I brought my own alcohol outside and stuck my own alcohol in. I hated the fucking beer they all made. Yeah, I'm not fucking meeting up with you if you don't. No.
Dude, I don't
unless it's your birthday.
Dude, I really don't fuck with breweries either. I get it.
Right.
There's 150 beers and I only like 2 of them.
Yeah, it's like, I'll get IPA to get fucked up. Maybe a Kolsch if I just want a little refresher.
Yeah, but... dude. I mean, dude, one time me and my buddies in high school, we had a fucking IPA keg. It was the worst idea we ever had in our lives. Like, who does that?
It's a lot of fucking beer.
I think we lost like 3 dudes that day.
Really?
Yeah,
that's 3 men.
They just passed away. I just walked past them.
It was like an episode of Euphoria.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that guy. Do you watch Euphoria?
No.
Oh, well, this guy.
Wait, real quick. Am I an asshole though
for not going?
Yeah, and just like making him meet me because he said I was gaslighting him and all this stuff, and then. And I am a gaslighter.
Well, here's the thing: if you don't like breweries, then yeah, that makes sense. I don't think you're an asshole. I walk past someone who's dying.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, you're good. I wish I didn't go first. Now I would have changed my story.
I don't mind it so.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, a little bit asshole-ish. There should be. Honest, there should just be compromise between both of you guys. If you don't want to do a brewery, he does like you guys, then go to some like if he doesn't do wine and you don't do a brewery, then you go to a place where you both will like.
Okay, well the thing is though, so then he's like, then I went to this underground spot, and then but it like wasn't like I wasn't really fucking with the vibes. It was like more intimate date night, and I told him to meet me there, and I had never been there before. And then I was like, you know what? Fine, fuck it. Like I'll just meet you over there. He's like, no, Lyall, we're coming. He pulled up on me with like 8 people. And then he's like, dude, you were such a gaslighter. I'm like, I know. Like, yeah, that's what all my girlpgirlfriends have said.
Yeah, that's how you get them to do what you want.
Yes. Like, and then I did that. I said, you know what? I'll just enjoy your night. Like I fucking Again, I got Karen. I got Karen tendencies.
That's funny.
Yeah. Do you think I have Karen tendencies?
No, but I've never seen you talk to a manager.
Yeah. You see me slap somebody though.
Yeah.
It was deserved though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was taller than me too, for the record. All right, he was taller than me.
Yeah, you can't slap someone smaller than you.
No, you really shouldn't.
Yeah,
they gotta really cross the line. Anyways, yeah, I just like unless it's because like I'm not into dive bars and I'm not into breweries except for birthdays. And if you hit me on some Lyall, I'm going through it and I need to talk shit. That's my thing.
Yeah. No, I was saying. Oh yeah, I was playing pool and this guy, I was just like making him laugh. He's a young kid. And then we're playing pool and like he's just making him laugh. And he's like, "Oh man, you're funny. You put your whole tab on me." And he left. I was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" And he was on Euphoria. He's like a pop star, or like some Pike, Dominic Pike, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a big deal. It's a huge deal. I was like, No idea.
Fucking cool.
Like a dive bar in fucking Hollywood.
I'm sure tab was like $40.
Yeah. It wasn't a lot, but like, I was like, I'm taking you up on that.
Yo, as you should.
100%. 100%.
Have you noticed like a decline in audience members offering free drinks since like the pandemic and inflation?
Depends. If you go in the middle of America, they will.
Oh no, they will in the middle of America.
Yeah, but not out here.
Yeah, in California.
Dude, I've never gotten a drink bought for me out here. I don't think.
I've maybe gotten like 4. No, remember that after the show that one Mexican dude bought us a bottle of wine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Mexican couples, dude.
I'm saying.
Mexican couples are the best. That's the best audience.
They fucking are. You said that after it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking love Mexicans.
Yeah, they're great. And they're just trying to have fun. It's especially like when you have like white date night, they're a lot most of the time they
Oh yeah, let's get into this. This is my shit.
I feel like white date night is they only go to comedy shows when they just start dating.
Yeah, and they're super awkward if you like do crowd work on them.
Well, they don't. Yeah, they're awkward, and then like they don't want to like laugh at things that they don't want to show you. I'm into this fucking type of dark shit or whatever, and like the other person, they're just really.
And they're nervous,
awkward.
like he's saying the N-word, but he's light skinned. Like it's like get the fuck over yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
And then I'm apologizing. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say
it. Okay, tell me about Black Date Night.
Black Day nights. The thing about black people is like you just like black crowds, like they're just brutally honest. There's no uncomfortable like a white crowd will give you like a encouraging. We don't want you to feel bad.
Yeah.
But when I've done black
it's
crowds,
really hard.
They're just like, you better make me laugh, which is like to me like the best because then you fucking earn it.
All right, tell me about. All right, I want to get into some interracial date nights. And this doesn't even have to be comedy. This could be comedy or just anything else. Tell me about black dudes with white girl date night.
They're usually pretty great. I think they're great.
I do too.
Yeah, they're great. I think any interracial couple is a great comedy. Because they see it. They know what they are. And they want to make fun of it, I think.
Dog, nobody is more vocal with an interracial couple at a comedy show than a white man with an Asian woman.
Yeah.
And a white man with a black woman is quiet. That white man is quiet with a black, because he like tries to play it cool and he's all like,
he's like wearing like a leather hat. It's like, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah. She dresses him bad on purpose so no one wants to fuck him.
That's fucking funny.
Why'd you get a leather hat?
That is hilarious.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah. Oh shit. Is there anything you want to get into? I just want to check my notes.
Did I ever tell you I don't know how to ride a bike?
Really?
Don't know how to ride a bike.
You don't know how to ride a bike?
35 years old. Don't know how to ride a bike. Never. Like, here's the thing. I had my when I was a kid, I had my training wheels on, and the day they took my training wheels off, I was trying to impress my neighbor. And I was trying to just like pedal really fast because that's what, as a kid, you're like, being fast is cool. That's all it's about, right?
Yeah.
So I try to like show off my speed, and I hit a rock. I like fell into a car, and it was like I think she's still laughing to this day. I just like scraped my knees. I was just like crying. I never got on a bike again. I was like, biking's for fucking losers.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so never got on a bike after that. And now I have a thing with like 2 wheels. I can't even like. Scooter, like my balance is bad. I can't get on a scooter. Like I just can't. I just fall over.
I mean, I don't know how to drive. Yo, why you had to laugh like that?
That's funny.
I wish I didn't share that now.
You don't know how to drive? Do you not drive? You don't drive, huh?
I don't drive.
Holy shit! I guess you're right.
Yeah, it's something I try to hide.
Oh, well, you know how to drive. You just don't drive.
No, I don't know how to drive.
Wait, so you don't have a driver's license?
No.
This is crazy. You don't have a driver's license in Los Angeles?
Nah.
Whoa. Dang. That's crazy. That's like a very New York thing.
Well, I mean, so I grew up in Oakland, which is a very like we got BART and it's a very
BART's
walkable
great,
city.
Dude. BART's fucking great.
And then like my mom just didn't want to teach me. I remember I was at my dad's funeral, and then I was like 15.
And you're like, I'll never drive again, Papa.
I don't know. He died like a heart attack or some shit. But like, that's fucking funny. No, man, but it's like, so remember my dad's memorial service and shit, and then everybody's all crying like a bitch and shit. It's fucking lame. Anyway, so then like some of my dad's friends are like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to like get him started, driving. And my mom's like, I don't know about that. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, she just didn't want to teach me. And I'm only child, and like I didn't really have community around. Only child, but like I moved to a place like we weren't from. So yeah, we
should do a segment where I teach you how to drive and you teach me how to ride a bike.
Yo, that actually would like be really, that'd be some good ass content.
I mean, I feel like it's tough in LA not driving, but I mean, you've seen like how do you do it? You just like Uber everywhere and just like
I walk a lot too.
Yeah.
I don't like sharing that out loud because everybody's just like, how do you exist?
I don't know what's weirder.
My shit is weirder.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of weird that you've never even tried.
Yeah, because nobody's been like...
You're just a really bad test taker. You just can't pass the written test.
I'm a horrible test taker.
They're hard, dude.
Yeah.
They're hard.
No, I'm a bad test taker. I'm like...
Dude, I'm such a bad test taker, they put me in English as a second language. I didn't tell you this?
No.
In high school, I bombed this test so bad that the next year I had ESL on my schedule. I was like, what's that? And I walk in and I was like, oh, this is English as a second language. Which was fucked up because I also had regular English. And my English teacher, was also my ESL teacher. So like I'm reading like The Great Gatsby flawlessly in regular English class, and then I go to ESL and I'm reading the fucking Hungry Hungry Caterpillar.
All because of a test.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I was like, English is the only language I speak. I speak broken Spanish, like kinda.
I'm tester racist. Bro.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I was like helping kids with their homework.
Damn.
Yeah, we had this he was a foreign exchange student. He was this Mexican kid, did not speak a lick of English. And he got in trouble for like being a creep in like girls' bathrooms and stuff. He would like peek his head under. It was bad.
Man, it was always one few of those.
Bro, I was like, dude, what are you doing, dude?
It was always a few of those.
The teacher's like, can you like talk to him? And I was like, what the fuck you want me to say? Fucking stop doing that, you weirdo. And like he would just smile. It was like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, man, them like pervy kids with like no restraint, like where it's like, because some kids could do some, because it's like kids don't know what they're doing, so some kids could do some pervy stuff, and then you talk to them, and they're like, okay, I'll never do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Then some kids, it would just like keep doing it.
Yeah, I think the perviest thing I ever did was I was at Chuck E. Cheese, how they have like the band playing.
Yeah,
I like stayed after. When everyone left, and I looked up the skirt of the girl robot, and because I watched all these movies, and I was like, it's just like kind of getting into sex, and then I looked up, and it was just like metal and wires and shit, and I was like, I thought that's what a vagina was for years. I'm like telling all my friends, like, you guys got to see this thing, man, it's crazy.
It's about to be. That's gonna be the future of vaginas.
Yeah, now they're just as complicated.
Yeah, right. Oh shit! Now you got me thinking the like pervy shit I did. You know what I did that was really pervy? Is I would draw nude photos, and I would leave them in the pockets of clothing department stores. I was like 15, 16 when I was doing this.
Oh man, that's so funny to like buy a pair of Wrangler jeans and then just see a crude photo of titties in your pocket. You're just like, what the fuck? That's so hilarious. You're like a little that's like a little serial killer.
Is that serial killer? I thought it was whimsical. I thought it was fun. I thought it was lighthearted.
Man. I think I guess it's more like how are we gonna catch this kid? Like I imagine,
that's what
I imagine like that fucking Ross was just like, who the fuck keeps doing this?
Yeah, that's why I enjoyed it.
They're hiring a PI.
Yeah, I mean they got cameras all over and shit, but still, it was I would be out of there by then. And then,
would you draw them before and then like cut them out and like have them
Oh
ready?
yeah, no, it was premeditated.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's the serial killer part of it.
Man, it was an event. Yeah. So I was just bored and doing it.
It wasn't an act of passion. Like it wasn't in the moment. Or you're like, I gotta drop some titties and put them in some shorts.
No, it was vision. It was vision. I would do that, and then
would you be like, this is a perfect pair, or did it not matter what the victim was?
It did not matter the blazer, or the jeans, or the purse.
Hell yeah.
And then
you probably got some people in trouble.
Oh yeah. And then another thing I would do is my mom would be driving and I would put up nude photos on the window of the car and drivers would see it. Asians would never see.
This is why she'd want to teach you to drive.
Probably so. And this is like right after my dad died, so I'm like I just got really weird.
Kids will get weird like if one of their parents dies. Like they just do weird shit.
Yeah, so I put nude photos to the window, and one time a Mexican dude was like, "Oh!" Like the Mexican male drivers would get excited, and one time a white woman flipped me off in Berkeley.
That checks out.
All right,
yeah,
all right.
That's great.
Ralph, as we close things down, anything? Any final words? Anything?
I guess I'm doing the Denver Improv with Francisco Ramos New Year's Eve.
Nice. I saw him at the Comedy Store Validate Party.
Yeah, I've never done a New Year's Eve show, so.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's fucking fun.
Yeah.
We flaked on mine. But you admitted it later, so it was cool. I'm a prickly motherfucker. Anyways,
that's why we love you.
Ralph Guerra, thank you. Have fun in Denver, man.
Thank you.